I grew up believing the church was the safest place on earth. My mother raised me to honor God, and every Sunday I was the first to arrive, the last to leave. Our pastor was a man I respected deeply. He preached about love, faith, and sacrifice, and I trusted every word that fell from his lips. When I became a teenager, I joined the youth ministry. The pastor would often tell me I was special, chosen for something greater. His words made me proud, and I devoted even more of myself to church activities. To me, he was not just a leader, he was like a spiritual father. One evening, after choir practice, the pastor asked me to stay behind. He said he wanted to pray for me privately because God had revealed something about my future. At first, I was excited. I thought it was an honor. But when I looked into his eyes that night, something felt different, darker. He told me to close my eyes and trust him. Then suddenly, I felt a cloth pressed against my face. My body went weak. When I woke up, I wasn't in the church anymore. I was in a dimly lit room with strange markings on the walls and the smell of blood in the air. My wrists were tied. Around me, I saw robed figures chanting. And in the center of it all was my pastor, holding a bowl and smiling like a man possessed. My heart sank. This wasn't prayer. This was evil. I realized, with horror, that my own pastor was the leader of a ritual cult. He had tricked me, groomed me, and now I was to be sacrificed. I screamed, but the chants grew louder, drowning out my voice. One of the men brought a knife forward. My body trembled as I thought my life would end there. I prayed silently, asking God to save me, because surely, he could see the betrayal happening in his name. At that moment, chaos erupted. A loud banging came from outside the building. Someone had tipped off the police. The cult members panicked and tried to scatter, but the officers stormed in with force. The pastor tried to escape, but he was dragged down, his robe torn, revealing a face twisted not with holiness, but with rage. I was freed, shaken and broken, but alive. The truth came out. For years, this man had used the church as a cover for his dark practices. Innocent members who went missing were never called home by God, as he used to preach they were victims. I walked away from that night scarred but wiser. I learned that not everyone who speaks of God truly serves him. Some wear holiness like a mask to hide their evil. Moral lessons. Not every leader is genuine. Test every spirit before giving your trust. Evil often hides behind the appearance of good. Blind faith can be dangerous. Open your eyes and seek truth. God saves, but wisdom and vigilance are also protection. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget subscribe, share and like the video.